Dennis Speigel here. As our industry has grown and as the theme parks have become mega tourist destinations, ticket prices have changed dramatically, and one has to wonder, does the middle class still find this affordable? What steps can parks take to better determine how their admission revenues can remain positive and not alienate the consumer in the process? If we look back at history, we find that when Disneyland first opened in 1955, visitors had to purchase books of tickets to get in on the different attractions. These individual ride tickets were categorized by letters A through E, with the E tickets required for the most popular attractions and the A the lesser. When Disney World in Florida opened in 1971, it offered the theme park and 2 hotels. Ticket books were still being offered, but by the time Epcot opened in 1982, the ticket book system became history. Disney began experimenting with multi-day, all-inclusive tickets after Six Flags had successfully introduced a pay-one price system at Six Flags Over Texas way back in 1961. Since those early days, the Disney complex in Orlando has added 3 more theme parks, 2 water parks, an outdoor shopping complex, and over a dozen hotels and timeshare facilities. Also in that time, the cost of a vacation at Walt Disney World has increased significantly, far outpacing the rate of inflation and potentially putting it out of the reach of many people. The cost to enter the park for an adult in 1971 was just $3.50 just to get in the gates. So maybe $6 by the time the tickets were used for different attractions. Adjusting for the rate of inflation in today's dollars, that adult price equates to $24.52. And yet the adult cost today for a one-day, one-park ticket is $109. Ticket prices have risen more than 3,000% since Disney World opened. But keep in mind, the entertainment experience has become far more substantial. I think a very important aspect we need to consider in our pricing program today in the industry is dynamic pricing. Although this concept has been around for years, and if you asked 100 people what is dynamic pricing, they probably couldn't tell you what it is, but they use it all the time. Whether you know what dynamic pricing is or not, you've been experiencing it firsthand if you bought tickets for flights, hotel rooms, rental cars, sporting and stadium events, cruises, and certainly if you booked an Uber or a Lyft car service during a rainstorm, you've experienced dynamic pricing. Now, dynamic pricing at its core is a process of understanding, anticipating, and influencing consumer behavior to maximize your yields or profits. It's a way to strategically control our inventory, and that is our park, our attractions, and our product, and selling it to the right consumer at the right time for the right price. The end result can be a solid revenue gain. The basic premise is that there are 2 types of consumers: the price-sensitive consumer, who will always look for the best deal through discounted tickets and promotional coupons. This consumer is far more affected by price and always is looking for the bargain. And the time-sensitive consumer, who will buy at a moment that's convenient for them. They're far less affected by price and typically make purchases on the spur of the moment. Disney, of course, has been a pioneer in dynamic pricing. Disney does this by listing their online ticket prices in a wide range, depending on the time of the year and depending on anticipated crowds on any given day. This allows them to better manage their crowd flow. The theme park industry has begun to follow in Disney's footsteps, even though the concept of dynamic pricing is at a very low level usage right now. Now, I believe that the dynamic tiered pricing system offers many advantages to a park operator. A few of these are an increase in average ticket prices. an increase in in-park spending, the ability to accurately forecast attendance, an increase in web sales and pre-sales, and a reduction in the need for last-minute promotional pricing, something that costs us money, the ability to better plan staffing levels, and the ability to offer pricing for all types of visitors, giving them a better choice of what and when to buy. This way, you capture high spenders and the low spenders, a better spread of visitors during the season, so it becomes a better visitor experience as well. Disney's seen a great result with this pricing approach. During busy times like Thanksgiving, Christmas, or New Year's, Disney has shown that you can actually generate higher revenues while creating less crowds, flattening out attendance curves and giving the guest a better experience overall. Now, remember, dynamic pricing is not the same as other similar terms, such as differential pricing or surge pricing. It really is demand-based pricing. It's not meant to gouge our guests, nor is it meant to cannibalize annual season passes. What it does is it gives your guests a choice in how much they pay and when they want to come. So the question is, now that we're a mature industry entering our eighth decade, has the time come to fully adopt a true dynamic pricing approach? Would doing so help us ensure that we can continue to rely on the middle class to help us prosper, grow our revenues, and give them the opportunity to come when they want? And can we grow our attendance trends and shrink them at times we need to? Considering the benefits we've seen, I truly believe that dynamic pricing can help us improve our operating margins and allow us again to grow organically at the attendance line. I hope this helps you.